Hi everyone. I thought I would just go ahead and do like a quick unboxing of my Christmas present. This is the Spellbinders Platinum, the big machine. I've wanted one for a little while. I have some dies that are supposed to work with my Platinum 6, but I can't get them to work with my Platinum 6. They won't go through, and unless I shift them around on the plates and have to run them through twice every single time I use them, they just don't work. So I thought I would get the big machine, and I'm opening it today, so I just figured I would film it while I open it. This box is awfully close to my camera, which is zoomed out as much as I can zoom it. So in the box, of course, there's the machine, all the plates, and platform. There's supposed to be a little die set and an embossing folder included as well. And I might have to move this camera a little bit to get it to, so I can open everything up and have room. Okay, here are the plates and the platform, really big. So I can show this off better. Here's the handle and the little Allen wrench to put the handle on the machine. I'm going to get rid of the packing so you can see the machine. Here. And I'm going to have to set this over to the side because I won't have enough room here to pull this out of the box. Wow, that's heavy. Goodness. So let's set that aside, and I'm going to zoom in here. And that's as zoomy as my zoom gets. So, I hope everybody had a nice Christmas. My son was just here. He ended up having to work part of the day Christmas Eve, so he didn't get here till the afternoon. And my brother and niece came. My sister-in-law couldn't make it, but they came over, and we had a nice Christmas Eve. I went ahead and my brother and his family weren't going to eat with us, but then since my sister-in-law didn't come and she wasn't cooking, they did end up eating with us. So I'm glad I did Christmas Eve dinner, just in case. And it turned out it was great. I had ham, dressing, all kinds of roasted vegetables. My son has type 2 diabetes, so I try not to have too many starchy things. So I didn't have bread. There were some potatoes in the roasted veg, but not too bad. And I glazed the ham, but of course there's not much. Once you slice it, there's not much glaze there, not much sugary stuff. But it was really good. So this little die says think it's a happy birthday die. A little flower and some leaves, and we'll cut that out. I did go ahead and order a magic mat for the big machine. It hasn't come yet, but I don't mind cutting into one of the plates. That's what they're for anyway. So here's our manual and a very pretty embossing folder. This is, it's just got a number. I think it says this is supposed to be like an exclusive 3D embossing folder. It's the XL. I got the like updated machine. So here's the shim. It's all nice and pristine now. That won't last long. This is your embossing mat. Your adapter plate, which I think this is for using with the 3D embossing folders. There's the protection for your cutting plates. And here are the two cutting plates and the platform. There's the platform top and the base, and that just helps you, you know, the old machines did not come like this, so that's just to help do different sandwiches for different products. So let's get this machine out. Let me set all these aside. My cutting, where I do my die cutting, is over that way. So, but I don't have a camera set up, and if I try to move this thing around, everybody's going to get seasick, and for all I know, something's going to fall off of it, so we're not going to do that. Pull the machine out. Slide this plastic off. And I will keep the box and all the pieces for a little bit. I don't know why the handle doesn't want to come up. There we go. Let's put the handle on. Now, I don't know. There's two of these things. Oh, one looks a little damaged, but anyway, I'm not sure why there are two. So let's look at the manual and see if it just says setup, place machine, so that the metal post to the right hand side of the machine, a metal post has one flat side. And you pretty much just screw it on. And here's the little screw and the washer. very careful with your little pieces. Washer goes on here. This goes up inside here. Come on, it's not wanting to catch. Okay, now I think it's going in there just fine. And then you just insert the cap. And I have an extra one here, the extra cap. And I always have a Sharpie here, and I will label this Platinum Machine 12 2024. And set that aside. And I keep it in a drawer over there. So let's open it up. It's my die that came with the machine. And of course it works just like any manual die cutting machine. There's no big revelation here. I am interested to see whether I even need that shim, though, to die cut. I'm going to set aside the shim, the soft mat, and that embossing mat. And, hang on just 1 second. I have an unused magic mat. It is not the big one, as you can see, but I want to see if it will work with this real quick, just so I don't have to cut into one of my cutting plates. If I do have to do that, it certainly is not the end of the world. But let's just make a cut. With these dies. And just like I did with my advent calendar, I'm going to reach into my bag of scraps. I try to use scraps up. I did, I probably still do have the magnetic platform for my Platinum 6. I don't really care for it because it's not, the whole thing is not magnetic. It's got like a magnet here and a magnet here and a magnet here. So you're trying to put your dies and they're going boom over to where the magnet is, which is not necessarily where you want your dies to be. And the magnets just really, I think, it's all my personal opinion, the magnets just don't hold as well as using mint tape or washi tape or something. Although I do not use washi tape, I don't care for it. Most washi tape I find just sticks too much. I don't know if this is going to work because it feels like it's doing just fine. Oh, there's nothing like a new die cutting machine. So, cut perfectly. Cut perfectly. Uh-oh, I'm going to have to keep up with that little tittle. I've got this turned around the wrong way to grab my pokey tool. Sorry, I know I'm sort of off camera back here a little bit, but I just don't have enough room. Put my tittle in there. Clean out, weed this birthday word. So there's my birthday, which I'm going to put in a little bin here. I have cut out a bunch of thank yous because I got to do my Christmas thank you cards. Leaf, the flower, the happy. So that's great. There's the little flower center there. So cuts fabulous. Little pieces off of there. I need to go by the Dollar Tree and get our daughter sent me a scrapbook.com gift certificate, so I was able to order the white glass mat from, I think it's like We Are Memory Keepers. I just cannot pay, even though I think they're fabulous. Glassboard Studios, the same size glass mat. You know, it's magnetic, comes with the magnets. They're really beautiful. You can get with the flowers. Just can't pay $150 for one. If I had the money, that kind of money to spend on a mat, I would say, yeah, go for it. But I just really don't. So, yeah, they are pretty pricey, and that just doesn't fit in everybody's budget, which is fine. So I'm not going to cut out everything. I tell you, we will run the embossing folder through. Let me set these aside and set this up. Put those over here in my bin and put the packaging over here so I don't lose it. So we are going to move this out of the way. We are going to get so here's your regular, oh, you can't see that, can you? Here we go. So it tells you your sandwiches on here, your for your die cutting, how to emboss a cut shape. You use this adapter plate with that soft, flexible mat, and you use that with a die to just emboss a shape. Your standard embossing and your 3D embossing. So the 3D, you just need the platform base and this adapter plate and your embossing folder here with your cardstock in it. So let's open this really quick and run something through here. Let me grab, do we want to do white or a color? I think I'd like to do a piece of blue. And hopefully that shows up. Uh-oh, a little piece of plastic in here. We don't want that. We don't want that to get embossed into our piece of cardstock. So, here's our 3D embossing, and here's our adapter plate. Felt a little tight there at first. That's fine. And that is tight going through there. And I have osteoarthritis as well as tenosynovitis, which is, a type of tendonitis. And these machines are easy enough for me to work. So I know a lot of people with hand issues say, well, they use the electronic machine because of it, but I have a lot of pain in my hands and wrists, and I still find these Platinum machines are so easy to work by hand. And here is our embossing folder. That's really pretty. Look at the detail on that. Really nice. So I'm just super pleased with this machine. I will, when I get my bigger magic mat, I'm going to run through the dies that I have not been able to get to go through my Platinum 6 because they are, let me grab my magic mat. So this magic mat, of course, is for the it's like the extended plates, which I have for my Platinum 6, so it's only as wide. So what happens is those dies are exactly this width, so there's no way for me to turn them. So if I turn them, it just doesn't work. Then I have to like finagle them again and run them through at least twice. And that's just too frustrating. So I will probably I may do another video once I get that in and use this with those dies, just to see the difference in this nice wide cutting plate. So, oh, and I got some Happy Mail today. I'm going to open that too. I almost forgot. Let me set all of this aside and let me fold up this machine. I do like the portability of the Platinum 6, although I always, when I first looked at these big machines, when I was, gosh, what's it been, over 5 years ago, when I first looked at the machines, I didn't think these big ones, I don't know why I didn't think they folded up. Why would you think that? And that's why I didn't go ahead and get one then. And I also thought the Platinum 6 just fits better in my craft room. But after all these years of die cutting, I decided that I would like to have this big one. And I do think I'm going to really like it. So, but, you know, you have to have the machine and really use it to know if you're going to like it, right? But I love my Platinum 6 so much that I can't see that this is going to be any different as far as, you know, the operating the machine, other than it can take bigger dies. Okay. So I got some Christmas cards in the mail today. And this one is from Brenda Catrain. And these are all from our Chat with Sassy's RAK list. We're supposed to write the CWS RAK on our cards and always forget every time, but they know where it's from. And, oh, isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Now she's used pattern paper and ephemera, and that is a beautiful card. I love the colors. I love this color scheme. It's sort of it's blue to my eyes, but almost leaning to, so it's not sage, but it's like it maybe wanted to be. It's a gorgeous color. These are blue grays. Really pretty color scheme. And these are going to go on my little Christmas card hanger. I'm going to keep them up. They'll be up for a while before I put the cards away. Man, that's a nice quality envelope. This is from Lisa Acker. You know, Brenda does not have a little stamp for the back of her cards. So I have to write on there. Well, it does say on the inside who it's from. And Lisa does have her little stamp for the back, Made with Love by Lisa Acker. And, oh my gosh, look at that. And this foil. Wow, look at that. Here, I might have to turn this light off. Look at that foil. Wow. May the Christmas season fill your home. That is a really pretty stamp. I wonder if that's an older stamp. I really like that. But look at that foil. That is so pretty. Wow. Thank you, Brenda and Lisa. And then this card is from Kristen Kamato. Oh, she put a piece of paper over it to protect it. And she has, oh, look at this. It's a die cut, 2024, in her stamp. Sorry. Sending Christmas cheer. Wow, that's pretty. The gift of love, the gift of peace, the gift of happiness. May all these be yours at Christmas. Really sweet inside sentiment. And then that is so pretty. And she die cut these strips and put them, this is like a metallic paper back here, and she cut all those strips and put them on there. This is a beautiful foiled paper. I don't know if she foiled it or if it was, if it's like foiled pattern paper. Lovely card. Lovely. There's the Christmas tree stamped in the background here. Thank you, Kristen. Then this is from our friend Mary Alice Landers. And I'm not sure what's in here. So, Mary Alice makes such beautiful cards. Beautiful cards. And Mary Alice. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. I might cry. This is a pen and pencil set that she does. So this is paper, okay? Okay, I can't cry on camera. Oh my gosh, Mary Alice. I forget what you call this. Let me not tear them up. Let's see, can I get this out? Oh, she has it. Okay, she has it. I'm not going to mess with it right now. I'm sort of nervous now, and I'm not going to tear these up. So she does this paper. There's a term for it, but look, how beautiful is this? You would never think that was paper. Absolutely gorgeous. It's a pencil and a pen set. It's so beautiful. I mean, the camera absolutely does not do it justice. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Wow. I'm going to show every single person I know in the entire world. And she sent me this card. Bonus. So Elizabeth Costa Rogers, the first week in December, she always has nightly lives, and the end of the week she has a big giveaway. And this says bonus ECR prize. Oh my gosh. And look at this card Mary Alice did. Now, let's turn this sideways. Can you see that dimension on this flower? It is absolutely beautiful. It's a super nice quality pattern paper. And then she did the foil window cutout in the background there. And these leaves have detail there. Now I think you can see the detail on those leaves. Gorgeous card. And she has done a little bit of ink around the edges. Really makes that stand out. Beautiful card. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, I've got one more thing to open. I'm going to be looking at these all day today. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And this is from Altenew. I did not order it. This is their customer appreciation. Thank you so much for supporting Altenew this past year. As a little thank you treat, we've included an exclusive brand new free stamp for you to play with. Oh boy. Okay. So this is going to be another video, and I'm going to make a card or a tag, and it's a thank you. It's going to be perfect because I'm getting ready to make my thank yous. So, I don't know, this it's so dark without this ring light, but then it glares off of every package. And it would help if I put it on a dark colored cardstock, I believe. So, if I hold it way up, now you can see that a little bit better. It's a beautiful floral. And of course, you know, Altenew, I mean, nobody does florals better than them. It says, hugs. So thank you with all my heart, and thank you so much. And it's a gorgeous, it's got the big flower in the center, two smaller flowers peeking out, and then the leafy branches there. So beautiful stamp set. But I tell you, my extra Christmas present here, oh my gosh. I absolutely cannot tell you how excited I am about getting this. Everybody is going to have to ooh and ah over this. My husband, my family, my coworkers. Oh. So, wow. Thanks for watching my videos. I appreciate all my subscribers. And you know, I'm just really getting some videos under my belt, as it were. Hopefully I will get a little better over time. Maybe I will at some point be able to upgrade some of my technology here, but you know, sometimes we just have to make do with what we have and do the best we can while we're learning. So yeah, I am I'm just thrilled that I can be here to do this. And anyway, I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.